good morning. Oh, Lucy, you've got people in. Yeah, enjoy catch up. So we'll see you at some point soon. Hi, Kathy. Good morning. Hi, Lisa. How you doing, guys? You got your ball and band ready? Hope you have. Just gonna make Susie's bed to sit on for a minute. Oh, that's better. Nice chilly sunny morning. The best type. Blows the cobwebs off, but brightens the day as well. We've got a nice sunny day, Susie. Haven't we? Do you want to say hello? Just waiting for people. Here she is. Hopefully mummy to be. We'll see. In 4 weeks, we will know. So how are you feeling today? I hope you're good. Hi, Janet. Good morning. Hi, Sheila. Nice to see you. So Niall's busy upstairs. He was going to do the class, but I wanted tickets for Kenwood in June. There's Culture Club, Bananarama, Kim Wilde and Gabrielle playing. So it was a no-brainer. It was a girls' gig. But I couldn't get the tickets, they were in a queue, so he's dispatched upstairs to try and get tickets. So if you fancy coming, hopefully we will be there. I think it was the 26th of June. Bananarama, na 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 na, na 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 na, hey, goodbye. They were good. They were good, come on, you have to admit. A little bit cheesy, but good. And come on, Culture Club, Boy George, it's not going to be dull. It is not going to be dull, it's going to be fun. Hey, Lyndon, use a football. Yes, I like your style, babe. What have you got for a Dyna-Band? Use a pair of tights. Hi, Carol. Hi, nice to see you. And Susan. Tights work, pair of tights, because they're stretchy. Perfect. Or you can use a non-stretchy, but I'm kind of assuming you've got Dyna-Bands, but you can manage, you can modify. You'll be fine. Right, I'm gonna hang on. Oh, well, I do make it past. Susan's just dropping in. Well, it's always nice to see you. Now, I am gonna crack on because there's loads that I wanna fit in. So grab your ball and your band. Right, now, we're gonna sit on the ball. So you start sitting on it, cross your feet, and then just roll off the ball till you sit on the mat or the ground, whatever you're sitting on. I'm just going to move back a bit actually. But the ball is wedged up your bum. Now what this does, if you remember, is it pushes your pelvis towards an anterior tilt, which will create hopefully a neutral spine, because when you sit, we tend to lose the lumbar curve. It tends to flatten out when it shouldn't. So can you feel that uplift? Can you feel the effortless, natural lumbar curve is in place? Yeah? Hope you can feel that. Then we're going to take a band and we're going to take the arms down first, shoulder blades back and down, float your arms up. Okay, pause. So the shoulder blades are down, the shoulders are away from the ears. Take your arms equally around and down, and then we're going to return back up. Try to maintain that equal level of your shoulders. If you can go a bit tighter with your band, go a little bit tighter. So at the same time, I want you to draw your abdominals in and your pelvic floor as well. Hi Sonia, I can see from here, which makes a change. You must have good eye vision. Maybe I ate my carrots yesterday. Nice to see you. Sonia, I've got the ball wedged in my sacrum right now. So get yourself sitting on your ball, and it's going to put you in effortless lumbar neutral, because it creates that counteraction of an anterior tilt of your pelvis. So the anterior tilt goes that way, forwards, right? Okay, so I'm just going to strip off because I know I'm going to warm up. So opening into your shoulders absolutely beautifully, this exercise. Take your band as tight as you can, maintaining the equal level of the shoulders and a straight arm. Try not to lift into that wonky shoulder. Belly button in, pelvic floor in. Breathe in to lift. Breathe out to lower. So this should feel really nice. Let's do a couple more. I've got loads to fit in today. We'll see what we get to. Oh, that feels good, doesn't it? Juliet, hello. I can see really well this morning, don't know why. Put the ball up your sacrum, guys. We're just going to release the band for a minute and take a couple of stretches. Let's get moving. Reach it up and over. Breathe in. Breathe out. So I'm loving the ball and the band. It's such a nice change, and the ball is so versatile, you can do so much with it. So we'll crack on, crack through, one more of these. Now, making use of this uplift, making use of it. Let's spin around the right shoulder, exhale, spin around the left. Can you feel how the ball assists? That length through the spine. No lumbar collapsing. It's great, isn't it? Right, one more. Fantastic. Extend your legs. Now we're going to just stay with the ball wedged up the bum a bit. Grab your band again. I'm going to turn sideways, right? So just to remind you, I'm sitting on the ball, but then I just roll like that. And then you shove back against it, so can you see it's squashed? And then I'm going to take the band, wrap it around my toes. Now we're going to think lats here, think water skiing. Oh, mine's popped out. That shouldn't happen. Let's try again. Right. Oh, I'm having a technical hitch with my ball today. Don't know why that's happening. That should be it. Right, okay, I'm on it. I think it was when I leaned forward, so I'll stay leaning back. So think water skiing, Carol. Straighten up through your spine and pull, release. So what am I doing here? I'm pulling my elbows in towards the back of my waist, right? And I'm using these muscles here to pull the shoulder blades not only down, but in towards the spine. Think lats, guys. Think lats. Now I'm going to go even tighter. Look where my hands are. Really close to my feet, because your lats are super strong. Big strong muscles. They are key to posture. So they help draw the shoulder blades back and down. So I went water skiing with Carol last year. I'm going to go again. You're basically holding yourself like this, but you need not to avoid doing this and this. So you need to use your lats to get that stability. Right. Not that you're all going to water ski necessarily, but it's good for you anyway, even if you're not. Right, we're going to add a twist after two more. Right. We go bending into the right arm and twist to the right. Peek over your right shoulder. Pause. Switch on your oblique muscles and twist further. Use your abs. Okay, slow rotation to the other side. 4, 3, 2. Pause. Squeeze into your tummy, squeeze into your obliques, and swivel. Guys, if you don't use your muscles to the max, you're not going to get the most out of it. All right, shall we go with a 4 count? Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1, twist. 4, 3. You're sitting right up on top of your sit bones, right? So you really want to feel length there. The ball will help. and a strong rotation. We're going to speed it up. 2 counts. 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you feel your waist muscles too? I hope you can. Guess what's coming? You got it. Even quicker. So if you missed the beginning, Niall is upstairs. He was going to do the class, but I need these tickets for Culture Club, Bananarama, Gabrielle and Kim Wilde. Guys, come with us if you can get tickets after the class. 8, 7, it's at Kenwood in June. 4, 3, I'm feeling a coach trip coming on. Right, stay here for a moment. Right, so actually get rid of your band for a sec, guys. And I want you to just take the ball and move it up to your lower back. Okay, so the ball's in your lower back, like this. Lean back on it. That was the ball, not me. It makes some funny noises. Okay, we're going to do some sit-ups from here. So you raised up a bit, and what happens is it feels like you're on the big ball. So I'm just going to talk you through a few things. When you come back, don't do this, right? Don't go all the way back. Stay connected in your abs, so your shoulders stay higher than your hips all the time. So it's only actually a small movement, but oh my goodness, is this intense? Yes, it is. Whew. Let's keep going if we can. If you need a rest, just have a rest. Ooh. Keep going, team. Squeezing into 6-pack muscles. Okay, guys, 8 more, let's go. 8, 7, 6. Can you feel it? I hope you can feel it working your tummy. 4. You will tomorrow, I guarantee. We'll do some more of these in a little while. For now, shimmy on down the ball a bit further, straighten your legs, and just allow yourself to fold back for a moment. So the ball is lifting our thoracic spine into extension. And if you take your arms out like I've got mine, elbows level with the shoulders and elbows bent, you will get the most amazing shoulder opener and chest stretch. Now, don't you feel like you could stay here all day? Do you feel like you could stay here all day? Let me just check my messages. I don't think I've got any more. I'll just put my specs on. Let me just see. Stay there a minute. No, I haven't. We're all good, guys. We're all good. I'm going to turn this up a wee bit while I'm here. Right. Now that was a nice rest, wasn't it? So, reluctantly, with the knowledge that we will be back here, I promise you, because this is so restorative, isn't it? This is so good for our bodies, because it helps with posture in your back and your shoulders. It's so good. So anyway, we will lift up, right, bend your knees, and just have the ball just above the back of your waist, okay? So a little bit higher, not quite between your shoulder blades, and lean back on it with a straight back this time. So maybe a little bit lower. I'm just going to show you where I want the ball hit. So the back of my waist is there. It's just above by about that much. And then lean back on it. And this time, lift yourself up a bit. So you know V-sit, we're kind of there, but maybe a tiny bit lower. So the ball's actually helping you not to collapse back, but to stay lifted, right? Okay guys, lift your knees up, hold it. Lift your chest up and keep your back as straight as you can. Watch this, down and up, down and up. Breathe out, nothing moves in the spine. Spine is in neutral. So try not to arch your back. If you can feel anything pulling in your back, this is what I suggest you do. Look down at your front body and just draw your sternum towards your belly button just a little bit. Just draw them together so there's a sense of this suction action, everything coming in here. Okay, but the chest is open, collarbones open. That makes sense. So the spine is in neutral. I couldn't do this without the ball, but what I'm trying to do is I'm trying not to rely on the ball too much. I'm trying not to collapse. So I'm lifting. Does that make sense? Woo! 8 more. Oh, 8, 7, 6. This is working into your hip flexors. I'm aware of that. We will stretch them, so don't worry. Okay, stay with it. Last 2. Last 1. Let's arch back. Go on, let's do it again. Oh, little rest. Really good, everybody, really good. Just have a little moment. So much to get through today. I'm going to try and squeeze some more sit-ups in for you, but I think we'll just give our tummy a little rest and we'll hit the lower body. Take your ball out, head on the floor, pop the ball between your knees and give it a squeeze. Hands on the floor. Tabletop position. In fact, take your hands onto your bottom ribs for a moment and take a deep breath in, expand everything. And as you exhale, contract your ribs, your abdominals, your pelvic floor and squeeze the ball. Go on. When you've got the ball between your legs, you're working your inner thighs and adductors, okay? So, inhale, expand everything, including the belly, the ribs. And as you exhale, everything pulls in, including your squeeze on the ball. We're going to do that a couple more times. Breathe in. Breathe out. Through the mouth. In Pilates, you can go, or you can, in yoga, we tend to go in and out through the nose. I'm sure I've got something stuck around here. Sorry, guys. That's it. Inhale, though, in Pilates, right through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Woo-hoo. Who's up for an extra challenge? Raise your hand. I'm seeing a lot of raised hands in virtual land. It is in my mind's eye anyway. I'm going to assume that you are. So take a deep breath in. As you exhale, keep your lower back down and straighten your legs and squeeze the ball. Inhale back. Exhale. If your lower back comes off the floor, then keep your legs here or send them higher, like that. Okay, guys, it's up to you. So deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale back. Exhale. Be mindful of your own body, because if your lower back is lifting off the floor, I would rather you kept the legs still. Let's do 2 more. Here we go. Fantastic. Hug your knees in, hug them in. Rock side to side. Maybe stretch your legs out as well. Shimmy your legs. So we're going to play with that one a bit more. Let's pop this ball back between the knees. This is going to make even Bruce classes look easy. I'm not saying something in it. Whew, we know that's true. Squeeze your ball. Right, squeeze it. Option 1, place your feet down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, abdominal curl. Inhale back. I'm going to recommend a squeeze on the ball also. Take a deep breath. Exhale, squeeze your ball. And lift, release. So this is your option 1. Maybe your hip flexors are fatigued, because I know I can feel mine. I'm just going to see if I can squeeze out a few more. Maybe this is enough for you. Maybe you've got a back issue. Maybe you're building your strength just now, so stay with this, right? If you want to, you can come back here and leave your legs in tabletop and then squeeze your ball as you lift. Inhale, release. Let's do that again. Everything contracts. Get that suctioning in feeling as you lift, and then as you inhale, you can expand. Here's the progression if you want it. So you momentarily in hundreds, breathe in, come back. And again. Squeeze your ball. Inhale back. Squeeze and lift. Right guys, 4 more. Whatever option you're taking, just enjoy it. Enjoy the intensity you're creating. Intensity equals strength. 2 more of these. Intensity equals strength building. That is a fact. It's all about the core today. Right, go again. Stay up. If you can, pump your arms, squeeze your ball. 10, 9, ooh, 8. I'm running this with you guys. 6, 5, squeeze your ball. 4, 3, lift your shoulders higher. 2, and 1. Woo! Well done. Oh, let's do a few shoulder bridge. I'll tell you what, though, let's just do a twist, okay? So just drop your knees one way, take your ball the other way. Just a little recovery. Good job, everyone. Switch sides. Whoa. So some shoulder bridge, we're going to start with the ball between the knees. Right, now give it a gentle squeeze. You don't need to go mad on this one. What we're using the ball for here is to remind ourselves not to flare the knees. It's just a useful tool, and it will just switch your inner thighs on a little bit. Neutral spine, take a deep breath in, expand. As you exhale, everything contracts, abdominals pull in, pelvic floor lifts, rib cage contracts, and as that happens, you tilt your pelvis and rise up to shoulder bridge. Notice now, perhaps, do your knees feel more in than normal? If they do, that's a sign that normally your knees possibly are flaring a bit on your shoulder bridge. So use this as a messenger to your body, maybe to change the pattern. It takes a long time to change patterns. Float your arms over your head, guys, keep them there. Big breath in, roll down. It takes a long time to change an old pattern, as you know. Arms back. Have you ever moved your kitchen bin? Inhale, go again. How long does it take you to go to the new place? A long time. Float your arms and then roll down. It's really true, isn't it? Keep those arms back and then bring your arms back. So if you're tight in the shoulders like me, that should feel like a shoulder opener. Take a deep breath, expansion. Everything contracts as you tilt. Lower abs working, rise up. Don't overgrip your glutes here. Float your arms over and roll down. Soften, melt, spinal flow, and then your arms come back. Now, we've got a little bit of a beat. We're going to use it, okay? So, inhale, rise up. 2, 3, 4. Arms go over. 2, 3, 4. Roll it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms back. Now speed it up. Deep breath in. Lift. 1, 2. Arms. Float back. 1, 2. Then arms. Let's do 2 more like this. Rise. You haven't got a lot of time, but see if you can flow as much as possible through your spine. Rise up. Arms. Roll. All right, guys, leave your arms down and rise up. Bring your feet together. Squeeze your ball and your bum in contractions like this. 2, 3, 4. We're just pulsing. Ball and bum and ball. Inner thighs and glutes. Just make sure your lower back isn't arched. Maybe tilt your tailbone up a bit. So the pelvis, if anything, is tilting backwards. There should be no lumbar discomfort at all. Okay, keep going. Glute glory. Little more. Let's just do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it down. Take the ball, pop it on the floor, put your feet on it. Right, this might give you a hamstring cramp. This is your hamstring, back of the thigh. To avoid that, squeeze your glutes to the max. If it doesn't suit your body and your hamstrings just cramp, put the ball back between your knees and do that version again. Otherwise, squeeze your knees together, roll into your lower back, tilt your pelvis up, squeeze your bum first, squeeze your bum, lift with your glutes. You can always push the ball away a bit, that will release your hamstrings. Okay, we're going to contract here. So we squeeze ball and knees. This is going to work your hamstrings more. Can you feel the difference? Because you're having to balance. And it's harder work for your hamstrings to hold your knees in this bent position. It's harder work for the poor little things. So they're in a bit of shock right now. They're thinking, what's going on? I'm not used to this. All I normally get is a nice stretch. You're asking me to work? Honestly. Right, 8 more. 8. Hang on, I've gone off the beat. Last 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bum down. Roll your ball away, flex your feet, give your legs a stretch. In fact, pull them in. Pull them in. I've got so much to fit in today. What's the time? We were doing good though. I might even do it all. You never know. Okay. Heels on the ball. Hands and head on the floor. Take a deep breath in, guys. Right. Compress everything at the front of your body. Suction it all in. Can you feel your lower back is pushed into imprint? There is no doming. We can't feel our ribs. We are flat as anything. Okay. Now, make your heels just feel a tiny bit lighter on the ball. Don't lift them up. Don't need to lift them all the way off, but just make your heels feel lighter. This should feel difficult. Relax your shoulders. This is the tense bit, not up here. All right, hold it. For 8, 7, 6. Try to keep breathing. Try not to hold your breath. 3, 2. Let your heels go heavy. So if it pulls in your back, you're trying a little too hard, back off. If you can't feel it, maybe make the heels a little lighter. The first thing we do is prep. Everything comes in. Lower back goes down. Maybe make those heels lift off the ball a tad. Okay, so that you're kind of half leaning on the ball, half not. All right, here's an option for you. One leg up, one leg down. Point, flex. Point, the other leg is super light on the ball. Keep it light as you can. Breathe in, breathe out. There should be no lifting here. If it's lifting and you're arching your back, please just keep your feet on the ball because it's hard enough that way. And the other thing, as you know, because we've talked about this loads, if you're a natural back bender and you've got a strong curve in your lower back, this is harder for you anatomically, even regardless of strength. So if it doesn't feel right, modify. Got to work with what you've got, haven't you? You got to be smart. Let's just do another 4 if you're doing them. And 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right. Pick your ball up, pop it under your head, just momentarily release. Drop your knees one way, head and arms, well, one arm and your head to the other side. Change sides. Oops. gorgeous. Now, I want to change position. So I want us to come onto our side. I'm going to swing around. Take the ball, just come onto your forearm a minute. Take the ball. I'm going to lie us down, but just to get the ball set, pop it behind your knee and give it a squeeze. If it'll stay, that's it. You've got to squeeze it quite hard for it to stay. So this is going to work your hamstring again, and it's going to remind you to move from the hip and not the knee, because if you move from the knee accidentally, you're going to drop your ball. So lie down, guys, and bring both knees forward. Give that ball a really good squeeze. Rest your head down. We go up and down. So squeezing outer thighs, let me get a good grip on it, and glutes here. If your ball is too firm, it might not settle between your knees. I was aware of that when I was practicing these. And some of the balls are a little firmer, but these green ones are quite nice and squidgy, aren't they? So hopefully you've got it wedged. Wedge that ball. Right. 8 more. 8, 7, 6. So at least you get to relax your head. You can always put a cushion here if you want. Right, little breather. We're going to add a little kick back. So it's going to go like this, watch. Up, back, return, down. Come on, guys, you can do this. Now I know, this is intense, but that's what we all came for, right? Let's just squeeze out another 4 if you can. I'll give us a nice stretch. 4, 3. Is your bum and your outer thigh completely on fire? It should be. Give it a rub. Mine is. We will definitely. Should we stretch it now, actually? Let's stretch it now. Bring yourself to sit. Cross your leg over. I think I need an immediate release from that. Yeah, I do. Oh my goodness. It's all worth it when you get to the stretch. Nice job, everyone. So let's do the other side. Come on down. So just get that ball in, wedge it in. Bring this knee forward, lie down. Rest your head. We'll just go straight up and down first. Keep your hips stacked, keep the ball squeezed. Here we go. Up and down. Isn't it amazing? Having that ball there somehow really isolates the movement here. It must be to do with not moving the knee joint. It must be. And maybe it's the little squeeze as well on the ball. I don't know what it is, but it's magic. The magic of the ball. Oh my God. Now, keep going. 8 more and we'll have a little rest. Then we'll bring in that kick back that you're all looking forward to massively. Nearly as much as watching Culture Club, Kim Wilde and Bananarama. Actually do another 4 because I don't think I'm burning quite as much as I was on the other side. 3, 2, 1. Have a little rest. Right guys, you've got to stay strong, stay committed. We are the professional ballers. Here we go. Up, back, return, down. Squeeze that ball. This is when you start thinking, oh, why did I do this today? Why didn't I just do my gardening? But you'll be so glad when you've done it, because your muscles will feel strengthened and tightened. It's worth it. It's worth it. It is, I promise. Last 4. 1, you've got this. 2, 3, and 4. Yes, team. Well done, give it a rub. Let's lift ourselves up. Cross that leg over. Has anyone passed out yet? Are you all there? You're all quiet, but I think you're all working really hard. So give it a good old twist. We're going to go back to the band. All right, we're going to use the band for a little bit of upper body. Yeah, we're awake. Thank you. Got the hearts. I just had a vision of everyone just like, can't do this anymore. It is hard. But you know what, it's really good. And we'll have a nice stretch in a minute. Where am I going to put my ball? There. Okay. Oh my goodness, I can really feel those muscles. Yes, got my heart. You with me still? Phew. That's really good to know. Actually, we'll use the ball as well, right? So we're going to take the ball into your lower back, lean back, not into quite in your lower back, a little bit above, so we're here again. And allow your back to curve a little bit, and just feel these muscles switched on. So push your lower back down, get your abs on, take your feet forwards, elbows in to your waist. Right, we're going to go in and out. So elbows don't move. Try and be as light as you can on your ball. I'm going to take mine down a bit. There. Lift. So I'm in a sit-up position, but it's being assisted by the ball. But even having said that, I am working hard to keep the abs switched on while I work my biceps. Now I've got a message, I can't read that from here. Keep going. Oh good, Juliet says she's enjoying the hard. You might regret saying that tomorrow. No, it's good though, it's good. Do you know what, we're all up for it. We're up for it, we're ready for the challenge. We are lockdown goddesses, strong and fit this whole year. Lockdown, no problem. We've got it all going on. Let's do another 8. I just need to loosen 8. So this is obviously working your biceps, the top arm, front of the upper arm. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Yes, bring yourself up. Now, lean forwards. This is for your triceps. Okay, so the back of the upper arm now. So we want to lean forwards. Keep your back straight as possible. Tuck your elbows in. You might want to have your hands at the end because these are quite hard. So don't forget these muscles are a lot weaker, say, than these. So we need less resistance in the band to work with. Roll your shoulder blades back and down. Please try and avoid this sort of action with your shoulders. Keep them back and down. You ready? Out and in. Out and in. In fact, that's a little bit too easy. I'm going to walk my hands down the band and create more intensity. That's better. It should be quite hard to push the arms back. And we're going to exhale with the effort like we always do. Lengthen from your tail to your crown so you're not collapsing the back. If you want, you can do one arm at once. If that feels better for you, it's a bit easier, isn't it? Woo! Having fun with the ball and the band. Let's go for 8, if you can. 7. If you get fatigued and you start doing this, have a rest. Last 4. 3, 2, 1. Have a quick stretch of the triceps. Now, I think we'll do some more sit-ups like we did before. Okay, and then we're going to have a stretch. And I have got another thing I want to do with it under the feet. I want to do back extensions as well. We might have to do more next week. On Zoom, we could do on Zoom next week with the ball and the band, couldn't we? So, tell you what, I'll definitely want to do some sit-ups. I want to do back extensions. So while we're here, let's do the sit-ups. Let's do the one with a straight back. So the ball is kind of just above the back of the waist. And then I want you to lift your legs up and see if you can straighten your spine. I'm gonna have it a little lower. That's help. Yeah. So here, just literally just above the lumbar, just a few vertebrae up, and look what happens. I can maintain this lift. I couldn't stay here like this without the ball, except I am still working, but it's helping me, which is great, because how often do you get to hang out in teaser effortlessly? Never. It's not effortlessly, but it kind of, you can make it look effortless, because the ball in this exercise is your friend, sometimes it's your enemy. Let's tap. Tap. Don't move anything else. Just move that leg. Feel that your chest is really open, your spine is long. What we're basically in is a kind of a plank, isn't it? We're in a plank. Anything where your spine is in neutral and it's off centre with gravity, you are planking. So it could be sideways when you stand up. It could be literally side plank with your hand on the floor. This is a variation on a plank. Okay, 2 legs if you want. A bit slower, because we want to control it. If that doesn't work, stay on the one. If you find that you're pulling, stay with the one leg. Okay, last 8. 8. 7. Isn't it hard not to pop out here? Can you feel that? Actually, sorry, I'm going slow on these doubles. Slow's better. You can control it more. We'll do another 2. 1. And 2. Yes, guys. Take that restorative stretch. We're going to whiz over and we're going to squeeze in some back extensions. Right. So, on to tummies now, right? What I want you to do is squeeze your bum, press your pubic bone down. 2 options. Option 1, you can leave your feet on the floor but lift your knees up. That's easier. And we're going to lift the chest. Just pop your hands on your ball and lift your chest like this. Back extension. Glutes are on, lower back is not too arched, so just send your tailbone away. Option 2, feet are hip width apart by the way, just float your feet minimally off the floor. Don't bend your knees. So lock your legs straight, and all of your weight should be down on your pubic bone and not in your belly, right? So it's going to protect your lower back. So you choose whether your feet are up or down. Then we're going to take the ball off the floor. Now I've not given myself enough room here, but it doesn't matter. Scoop the ball around, change hands, and bring it all the way up. Then you go down with that arm, so you've swapped. Swap the ball. I'm going to have to bend that arm. And then down with that arm. Now all I'm doing, squeeze your shoulder blades together, is I'm holding the back extension and the glute lift. And the ball is just giving me something to play with. It's also creating a nice bit of movement in the shoulders. It's up to you how high you lift your chest. The higher the chest, the harder it is. So yeah, note to self, give yourself more room for these next time. Do a couple more, maybe I'll shimmy the mat out, because it's feeling quite nice that. Let's do one more of each side. Oh, that's better. That's loads better, that's nice. It's kind of like swimming. Right, last one. Back and glutes. Lovely, everyone. Come into child's pose, but pop the ball between your ankles, sit on your ball, and reach forwards. Should be really comfy. Open up your knees if you want to. And maybe a couple of cat promised you a miracle. I promised you a hip flexor stretch. Grab your ball. And release, let's swap sides. So just giving those poor old hip flexors a stretch. Let your hips drop. Float your ball up. Reach over to the left. So we're doing Zoom next week, Thursday morning Zoom. Let's do ball and band. Let's do it. And let's make it an hour, shall we? So if I do that, I might have to start earlier. Give me a vote. I'm thinking a 9:15 start. Full hour on Zoom. What do you think? I think because it goes too quick on Zoom, it went too quick last time. So yeah, let me know. Now this is nice. Pop your head on your ball. Roll it. That's nice. We have achieved so much today. I'm so glad I packed. There's one thing I didn't get in, two things I didn't get in, and you're always being optimistic. So lovely, lovely to do the ball, isn't it, everyone? Such a nice change. I think perhaps we should keep this class as a ball and a band, seeing as we've got Monday that isn't. Could for a while, couldn't we? Can always change it back. I'm thinking ball and band, and I've got loads of balls and bands I can loan out. Thank you, Jane. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. I did too. Lisa, abs and glutes on fire. Definitely, my abs and glutes are on fire as well. I really enjoyed it too. Yeah, Lyndon's enjoying it. Good stuff. I'm so pleased. I'm really pleased. Thanks for joining me. Let me know if you feel it tomorrow. And let me know if you'd like an hour. Put it in the comments, because I always read the comments later on in the day. I always come back and read them, so I love reading your comments, so let me know. And I'm going over to do power yoga now. Yes, I have, Sheila. Yes, I've got loads of these green balls, and I'm loaning them out to members and bands. So what I'll do is put my address in the chat, and what I do is, if I know people are coming, I just leave them outside my front door in the porchway, and you can just come and grab them, so it's fine. The tricep ones, yeah. Triceps are our weakest muscles as well as the shoulders, so it's, yeah, you will notice the difference. Keep practicing though, you'll get stronger. Yes, thanks Carol, an hour. I'm thinking an hour too. An hour next week, ball and band on Zoom. Yay, you don't have to turn your camera on. If you just roll out of bed and your house doesn't look good or whatever, you don't want anyone to see it, I completely understand. Just do it with your camera off, it's fine. Don't have to be seen. Yeah, we'll do an hour. So we'll do an earlier start, everybody, next week, I'll remind you. Thanks for joining me. Let's go ski, yes, Carol, come on, let's go skiing on those lats. Might as well make use of all those exercises. So, have a happy day. I hope you have a happy day. And I'm off for Power Yoga Fusion now, might see you there. Yay, yes, Sheila. Lots of love, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Bye.